Raspect.
You got all of these things, and yet
we got Stamford Hill. You heard it from Raspect. The Jews got Stamford Hill because of Holocaust.
No, reparations. You used the reparations money.
What are you talking about?
Do you condemn council?
I actually no. Stamford Hill has nothing to do with Nazi reparations.
Listen, what I'm saying is,
most of the Jews from Stamford Hill.
Listen.
Respect.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
Listen, fam.
Like literally anyone can go on the internet and
bro. What I'm saying is, once you got the reparations, that put your people into a position to be able to be in a better position where real estate and these things are concerned. While you was in the oppression, you wouldn't have been. It might have been harder.
Which Jews in Stamford Hill got reparations?
No, fam. What I'm saying is.
No. I'm asking you. Keep coming out with blanket statements.
Okay.
You said it. Let's
Let me give you an example. You have something called bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah in your culture. The rites of passion teaches you the power circulating in your own community. So,
what are you talking about?
So you don't have that.
No, a bar mitzvah is when a Jew becomes liable to keep the commandments. Nothing to do with power circulating in your own.
It's a ceremony.
It's a ceremony.
It's a coming of age ceremony.
Like literally, Raspect. You're humiliating yourself. You're humiliating yourself.
Listen. You don't have an economic rites of passage within your culture.
No.
To keep the power circulating in your community.
No.
You don't have that.
No.
Stamford Hill.
No.
It's the Jews don't all buy from the Jews. No.
So you don't have
nothing to do with bar mitzvah. Okay.
I'm not to do with bar mitzvah. I'm saying
so what are you talking about with bar mitzvah?
What I'm saying is bar mitzvah, is just an add-on to what I was pointing out.
A bar mitzvah is a 13.
All right. Forget bar mitzvah. I'm saying you have an economic responsibility. Maybe bar mitzvah was the wrong thing. Maybe I read it somewhere wrong. Let's leave bar mitzvah out. You have an economic responsibility. Pound circulate in your own community.
Do you want to know what Jewish law actually is, Raspect? So do you want to tell me about it?
No, what I'm saying is
he's an expert on everything. Raspect's an expert on Sikhism, expert on Hinduism, Judaism. He's an Iraqi. He's an Iranian. He's everything.
No, you didn't want to talk before.
He's everything, man. Everything.
You didn't want to talk before.
He's an expert on everything.
He wanted to talk. You didn't want to talk.
You be an expert on the Rastafarianism. Don't talk about that.
Shut up, because you're not a Sikh. You're
Don't talk about that. He's more Sikh than me.
Yeah, I am.
This guy's more Sikh than me. So he's an expert on Sikhism as well. He didn't even know that the Bhagavad Gita is a Hindu book.
Jews are commanded.
He thought it was a Sikh scripture.
When the gurus see you and the Sikh that used to come here, they think you look like a pudding.
Big up,
You look like a Buddha.
big up, Bhai Jagad Singh. Big up, Bhai Jagad Singh.
100%. So you do a disgrace to his
name. He's an expert in every religion.
You're unraveling all of the good things.
He's an expert in every religion.
The other Sikh came here.
He knows nothing though. He thought the Bhagavad Gita was a Sikh holy book. That's a Hindu holy book.
Listen.
Let me put respect. Just because you kind of got distracted and started shouting it wrong.
Listen,
you made an accusation.
I don't mind when I'm wrong. The bar mitzvah, I might be wrong about the actual processes of bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah. I'm sure if I go back to research,
seeing it in person
I'm still
today.
going to be able to get some level of passage of rights. But I'm going to go back and research it and make sure, and I'm going to do
Let me do it for your camera.
But what I'm saying is, so let's leave bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah.
I ain't paying that bullshit.
I'm saying Jews, I know Richard told me they'd rather walk 2 hours to the next shop, which is a Jewish shop, you understand, than go in any of the shops along the way, you understand?
So Raspect,
that's just being smart.
Can I respond to that?
No, I'm not saying this.
Raspect, can I wrong with it? What I would do, you have lots of brethren, you're a popular guy, yeah? I would, when a man comes to you and tells you that the Jews do X, instead of taking his word on blind faith, do the research yourself. There is a commandment in Judaism to give 20% of our charity, and we're commanded to give that money when we're living amongst non-Jews. So we're not in a Jewish only, when we're not in a Jewish state, or even in a Jewish state, we're commanded to give money to the communities that we live amongst. So Jews, if you actually look at the names on hospitals, art galleries, and various other philanthropists, most of the big philanthropists, the people who give money in the UK, charity, are Jews. This concept that Jews only give money to the Jews is a lie.
I didn't say that.
So the second thing you said, was Holocaust was white on white crime. Do you know why the Nazis killed the Jews? Because they said we weren't white. They used scientific methodologies to say we weren't white, and they slaughtered us.
And you was the lowest of the low.
Are you listening? They used Raspect. But what I'm saying is, it didn't make no sense, because I didn't believe the story in school. I thought the whole thing was made up. The only reason why is because you can't convince me that a man with brown hair and brown eyes is going to tell me that blonde hair, blue eyes people are the superior race, and he's going to be able to mobilize a whole country behind that. It doesn't make any sense to me. So from there's a big problem in the story for me personally. I wasn't there. whatever happened, man condemn all oppressors. That's all it is. You understand, fam? Like, and obviously, I also believe that them man they are from Germany, and the real Hebrews are the black people because Moses was black. Moses was black. Moses was black, and Moses hid in Egypt. Yeah, Moses.
Buddha was black as well.
Black. So
Buddha was black as well.
Respect.
So these man.
Respect. How do you know
King
that
James
Moses
was
was
black.
Huh? How would you know that Moses was black?
Michael Jackson was black. Come on, Abraham. These man descended from Cush, and then on top of that,
but they came from Ur Kasdim. They came from Ur in Iraq.
will tell you that Moses was black and Solomon was black.
But okay, so the Muslims, if you ask your Muslim friends, yeah, ask them what color ask them what color Ishmael or what color Muhammad was. Because they will tell you there are many hadith that say Muhammad had a white leg, he was white, and there are many hadith that say he was white. Muhammad traces his lineage back to Abraham. The Jews also trace their lineage back to Abraham. So you'd expect the Jews and the Arabs to be the same skin
The Bible
color.
said his skin was like bronze. His skin was like bronze in the furnace.
So what was that, Leon?
What colour do Jews think Moses?
So this is the thing. Jews do not fixate on colour. If you go to India, the Jews. Listen, Raspect, you asked me a question. Let me answer. So if you go to Ethiopia, the Jews are black. If you go to India, the Jews look Indian. They look like Ralph. If you go to Yemen, the Jews look like other Yemenite people. In Poland, the Jews look Polish. Because what happened when the Jews were living outside of Israel, they intermarried with other communities. People converted to Judaism. Jews have a history of many people converting. I myself have had my DNA tested.
Yeah, you lot are converts.
What colour's Moses?
I have. So we don't know what colour Moses is. If I were to hazard a guess, I would imagine he looked more like a Yemenite Jew or a Syrian. Well, maybe not a Syrian Jew because they look more European, but Jews from that region, from like Israel, Lebanon. So no, the Ethiopian Jews are they don't look the same. They're slightly dark. They are black, but they're slightly darker than someone from Yemen. Yemen are lighter. And this is the stupidity of it. We suddenly start pulling out colour charts to try and grade people. It's nonsense.
It's not that.
So I'll give you an example. Respect. Let me give you. There is a tribe in the Jews called the Kohanim, the Cohens. They descend from Aaron, who is the brother. I see three.
Moses on that list.
So let's have a look.
Moses on that list.
Where do I fit? Respect, which one are you?
You're number one. What are you chatting about?
You heard it from me. I'm number one. The rest of you number 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pure life value.
So what I was trying to say, there's a tribe called the Cohens. The Ethiopian Cohens and the Polish Cohens all have the same genetic markers. The Cohens weren't allowed to marry converts. And so despite looking different and coming from they all share similar genetic markers.
This guy's chatting if I'm saying this now.
So all I know is the original text show coloured people. You get me?
Where? There's no pictures.
But when Moses put his hand,
we just gave the example.
Let me show you something.
It's a white man.
Let me show you something. No, it's definitely not.
But that's what the Hadith say.
No. Kalam broke it down. His ancestry is definitely African ancestry.
Muhammad's ancestors.
Mesopotamian and Commission. You get me? Check it out. Do the research.
You heard that, guys? All you Arabs that are claiming descent.
Commission and the Mesopotamian. That's like.
But anyway, to bring it back to the subject, because you kind of went on a massive
We want to go
tangent.
into anti-Semitism because that's the conversation we're going to have.
Careful of the mic, bro.
There is. Raspect doesn't like the word discrimination. He'd rather racism. He'd rather use the word prejudice.
It is prejudice.
And that's fine. If you want to play semantics, Raspect,
it's not semantics.
I'm
Black
happy.
people can't.
You're redefining racism.
No, we're not. We got. Fam, the racism happened to us.
It happened to us as well.
No, we
mate.
didn't.
Okay,
No, we didn't.
so we weren't
No, we
enslaved.
didn't.
We weren't enslaved.
He wasn't enslaved.
Yes, we were. Have you not read the Bible?
Holocaust.
I'm not a Jew. I'm not a Jew. You heard it from Raspect. I'm not even a Jew. Raspect, you're a joker.
You're a convert.
How am I a convert? I've got DNA that goes back to biblical Israel. I got
the reasonable side.
So this is the problem. This is the problem with
The fact is, this is white privilege at its best.
You're right. The Holocaust. We heard it from Raspect. The Holocaust was white
This is
privilege.
white privilege. So basically, man could
Man
go for a 5-year Holocaust. Yeah, we go for a 500-year Holocaust, but because we're black, his Holocaust has been seen as worse than ours. His Holocaust is still remembered and put to the forefront.
Respect.
And Germany are condemned in school every year for their 5-year Holocaust. Our 500-year Holocaust, where is the condemning? Yeah? Our 500-year Holocaust, where is the reparation? Our 500-year Holocaust.
So this is my point.
White privilege at expense. And then after that,
I don't like the categorization white or black because there's a million shades in between. And Egyptians are lighter than Somalian. And it just depends where you, the further down you go, the darker it gets.
Was that what racism was? Is that what black people was complaining about? Was racism, yeah? Was racism? Was racism?
Daniel.
Yeah, watch. And he'll boast about it, black people. He'll boast about it and he'll let Daniel look like an idiot just like that.
Oh my God, Daniel. Do you want me to hold it now? Do you want me to hold it?
Look disgusting.
Look at
you ain't got no colour slave around here.
I didn't even, I've got Asian people to hold it, white people to hold it. But because he's so triggered and he's such a victim, I will allow. I don't want to put Daniel in a different situation.
Respect, rather than playing semantics.
No, I'm not playing semantics.
Leon, you said it. Leon was doing juggling out there.
What I'm saying is, no. What I'm saying is, if white people called us termites, it would have been alright. We wouldn't have called it racism. White people acted on calling us termites and created an institution, yeah, to enslave, rape, pillage, invade, take us from our culture, yeah, beat man from the name Kunta Kinte, and for 500 years. This is what we're saying racism was. Racism wasn't them calling us termites. But what they want to do now is they want to redefine racism in a way that that benefits them.
Raj,
so if anyone has a prejudice,
what would you call the Holocaust? Respect.